Hello and welcome to live reading session number 4. Are you looking to receive more clarity on your path? Or perhaps you want to have a sense of confirmation that you're heading in the right direction? Or perhaps you just want to experience a sensation of joy or a sense of peace and relief. Well, if so, stay tuned because these readings may well be for you. Okay, so hello, a very warm welcome to you all. I'm Karin, and in this channel we are demystifying the mystical and bringing more awareness to our infinite potential as human beings. So I'm excited to be with you today for today's session. If you're tuning in live, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. I always love hearing from you. So Sina, yes, you're down on the list. So yes, lovely to see you. As I was saying, let me know where you're from. If you're tuning into the replay, and say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you want a reading on next week's session, then just say yes, please. And I will include you in next week's reading. So I'll just go to the comments. Hi, Laura. Lovely. Welcome to the United States. We have 2 in the house tonight. So we have Denmark, we have the United States, and we have Cyprus in the house today. So this is very exciting. So thank you for bringing all your energy through. So when you take a stand and ask for a reading, you not only take a stand for yourself, you take a stand for the whole community, because anyone who's tuning into this is in the same vibrational space and will resonate with everyone. So thank you for being here. So once again, if anyone wants a reading, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to oblige. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, first of all, you can look at one of my videos where I explain the backstory a bit and how I function. But just quickly, I will let you know how I work, which is I take 3 deep conscious breaths with the person, breathing in through the nose to the count of 4 and out through the mouth to the count of 4. And then I invite you to think of a question you'd like an answer to. I have a few decks here, mostly drawing virtue, not just though. And yes, let's just have some fun and let's all inspire each other to take our life to that next level. Okay, so let's begin with the lovely Sina. So hi there. Lovely to see you as always. So let's start some breathing, my dear Sina, from Denmark. Okay. And I invite you to think of a question you'd like an answer to. And obviously this breathing is to open us up to receive the highest form of guidance that's possible in this moment. Okay. Okay, well, it seems so. For those of you who don't know me, I tend to feel the heat coming off the decks, or I get an intuitive hit. So, Sina, it's the Angel Therapy Oracle cards coming through. And this was my first ever deck. So I have a close connection with this deck. Okay, so Sina, are we clear on a question? And for those of you who are tuning in and are also asking a question, if you have that many, you don't know which one to pick, I'd say just pick the one that feels the strongest, or the first one that came to mind. Often the first one that comes to mind is where we get to go. And if you don't have a question, then I invite you to just open up to receive the angel's messages for today. Okay. And there it is. So does that mean you're clear on any questions, Sina? Or is it just a message really wanting to come through? Aha, it's goddess. Okay. So as usual, what the colours bring sensations, what are you drawn to in the card? So it's express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So this is a card coming back. Well, it was definitely on last week's session. Okay, so I have a little booklet which I will read from. So this card speaks of a need for sacred female energy, which bring gifts such as intuition, nurturing, and artistic expression. Perhaps you've been spending too much time thinking or engaging in creatively void work. If so, then this card is your signal to move your body in dance and express your intuitive, artistic, and nurturing side. You're also guided to call on benevolent female deities for help with the situation you're inquiring about. You can call upon Lakshmi, the beloved Hindu goddess who helps with abundance, Bridget, the Celtic goddess of healing and courage, Mother Mary, the saint who guides our children, Athena, the Grecian goddess of wisdom, the Egyptian goddess Isis, who helps women juggle home and family, or any of the thousands of other trustworthy and sacred female deities. So action steps. Within every woman are three parts of the goddess: maiden, inner child, at times pure and other times adventurous or bold, mother, nurturing qualities, and matriarch, the teacher. Men have analogous inner qualities of the lad, the dad, and the patriarch. It's important to express each of these three parts daily. This helps to balance playfulness with work and relationships. Spend time each day expressing all these characteristics and notice how much more energized and balanced you feel. So, how's that feeling for any of you? Not obviously for Sina. Anyone else? What does that bring up? Okay, I'll just go to the comments. So, Laura, yes for reading, please. Taxamikit. Oh, well, I'm actually not Swedish. In spite of my name, I do get contacted by Swedish people who speak to me in Swedish, but sorry, I just have my father who was in the east of England, so perhaps there's some influence there. Okay, so Sina's, hello Tejas, lovely to see you. So we have India in the house as well. So this is exciting. Many parts to today's call, so thank you all for being here. Sina's saying, wow, that was fast and spot on. Woohoo! I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so I will go to the next reading. So Laura, you're live. Lovely to see you. This is the first time we connect, all the way from Arkansas. How exciting. So welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. And let's do some breathing together. So 3 deep conscious breaths. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to think of a question you'd like an answer to. So as usual, if you have that many questions, you don't know which one to choose, perhaps just the first one, or just open up to receive whatever guidance wants to come through. So, Laura, let's tune into your energy. Okay. Okay, so Laura, it's the numerology guidance cards. I don't know if you're familiar with readings, but welcome anyway. I hope I've given enough explanation to satisfy your curiosity anyway. So are you clear on your question? Okay, so Laura. Too many cards came out to that. So my invitation is always to try and associate the thought that's going through our mind at the time the card pops out. Because what's happening in your vibrational space and my vibrational space is completely connected. Okay, it's a 3-card reading. Interesting. Okay, so the first card is, so in a 3-card reading, the first card often relates to the past or the immediate past. The second one is the present, and the third one is the future or the immediate future. So just see how that resonates with you. There's no hard and fast rules. It's your intuition, your sensations will guide you. Okay, so the first card, number 57, is teaching and learning. So does that number resonate with you, 57? Does that bring anything up? So I'll read the little guidance from the book before going on to the second card. Okay, teaching and learning. This card indicates a time of significant learning and growth, when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit to others too. There is much potential for you to teach what you've experienced. In fact, your life lessons are just as valuable as your academic knowledge. Therefore, every trial and tribulation can help you be of service to the world. This card encourages you to have faith in your abilities to teach, because teaching is simply passing on to others information they didn't already know. You probably already do this by sharing the lessons you've learned and the discoveries you've made with your colleagues, family members, children, or friends. So please don't underestimate the importance of what you have to say. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to teach what you have learned. This is a time to investigate new opportunities or areas of study to expand your existing wisdom. The more you learn, the more you have to teach, which serves your greater good and the greater good of all. If there is something you would like to teach, then set the intention and do it. So, affirmation: everything I learn and teach serves the greater good. So how does that feel? A lovely card. Definitely resonates with me. So the next card is number 99, compassion. I'm sure some of you can resonate with that. So is that number, does that number bring anything up for you? So compassion. This card indicates a need to be kind and compassionate toward others, especially those who extend beyond your family and circle of friends. Whether it's the ill-tempered clerk at the supermarket checkout or the homeless person on the street, You are being urged to look beyond your judgments to see what lies beneath. There's a lot of truth to the saying, don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his shoes. For how could you possibly know the story behind another's life? By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to open your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it were your own, you raise your personal vibration and the vibration of the world. When you show kindness toward a stranger, you are living as your higher self. When you're understanding and loving, you align yourself with the divine. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to show compassion toward others. As you broaden your understanding of other cultures, personalities, and points of view, you increase the potential avenues to making your dreams come true. Observation without judgment is the key to your success. So, affirmation, I am compassionate toward others and attract the same in return. Okay, how does that feel? Okay, so Laura is saying born in 57 card 1 feels great. Woohoo, lovely. Thank you everyone for your feedback. Thank you for commenting. And if you're tuning in live and want a reading, then say hi where you're tuning in from for a start and let me know you want a reading. If you want one on next week's call, then you can mention that as well. Okay. So going back to you, Laura, for card number 3. It's 87, synchronicity. Okay, so there's 7s coming up. 57, it's your birth time, perhaps. Okay, Laura's saying, card number 2, lessons in seeing others mirror myself. Right on, yes. Okay, and when we have the humility to tune into that, things just open up. Or can, should I say, open up. Okay, so 87, synchronicity. What about that number? Okay, so this card indicates a need to have faith in the universal order of events, even in the midst of hopelessness and uncertainty. There is no such thing as an accident or a coincidence in the universe, and the perfect people and opportunities will appear miraculously when least expected. Even when you can't logically comprehend how your dreams could possibly come true, you must trust in the magical power of synchronicity to deliver what you need. Remember, it isn't your job to know how things will unfold. It is simply your job to believe and know that all is well. The hows, whens, and whos lie in the hands of the divine. But once you surrender the outcome, you are shown the next logical step. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to trust in the power of synchronicity. By living in consistent alignment with Source through positive thoughts, emotions, and prayer, you will automatically attract miraculous synchronicities into your life. So, affirmation, I have faith that synchronicity will lead me where I need to be. Okay, so how does that one feel? What's coming up, or for anyone, what's coming up? Because this, we're all in this space together, and for anyone who wants a deeper dive, then I'll put my link in below, and we can have a one-on-one call, 30-minute call, and I'm happy to take a deeper dive. I offer that out to anyone in the community. Okay, so let me just check my comments. I think that's it. So I don't have any further live requests, so I will move to the other people who I thought were going to be on live. Perhaps they are. If so, hello. Okay, so Laura is saying 87, my son born 87. Well, we're really into birth here. I mean, April, strong energy, spring. I could not get pregnant. My son is test tube invited. Was so wanted. I manifested him and he is my world. Great. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for sharing. So I understand that someone gets to hear that today. So thank you so much for sharing. You know, the more you share, the more you help others. So thank you so much for sharing. That's beautiful. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so I will now tune into the first request I had for today, which is from America, from the lovely Astaria Dream. Is your name Astaria? Let me know in the comments. And we will do some deep breathing together. So how I function, we take 3 deep conscious breaths together to connect us in this heart space together and bring us to alignment with all that is. Okay, so off we go. And I'm going to invite you, Astaria, to think of a question you'd like an answer to. So as usual, if you have that many, you don't know which one to choose, just the first one or the strongest one, whatever comes up. Or if you don't know, just ask to receive today's message, higher guidance. So Astaria from Arizona. Thank you for tuning in. It's lovely to see you here. Okay, this is a regular occurrence on these calls. Is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Okay, so if you're tuning in live, and anyone's tuning in live right now, then say hi where you're calling in from. And if you want a reading, just say reading please, and I'll be happy as long as I'm here to give you one. Otherwise, I'll include you in next week's replay. Next week's live, sorry. Okay, so Astaria. Are you clear on your question? I'm looking forward to what's coming through here. And thank you to everyone. Really heartfelt gratitude for everyone who's asking for a reading, because only you can bring this energy through. And in so doing, you help everyone who's tuning into this space. So thank you so much for your generosity. And there we go. So once again, what's going through our collective mind at the moment that card flicks out? Okay, so it is the Knight of Michael. I don't think I've had that one before, so this is interesting. When new people are on the show, then new energy is brought through, so thank you once again. So the Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Oh, we may have had that one before. Okay, so Knight of Michael. So I'll just go into the deeper explanation from the book. And obviously comment below, let me know how that resonates and what it brings up for you, because when you share what's what it brings up for you. You help others, because sometimes we don't know what's going on in our, or we never know what's going on in our unconscious mind. So this helps other people to bring awareness to their own thoughts, their own feelings. Okay, so let me look for Knight of Michael. Bear with 2 seconds. Okay, so the Knight of Michael. Situations. Time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence. Develop a plan and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. So people, a person who is able to accomplish many things at once. Someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. Strong, focused, committed, educated. So additional meanings of this card: the champion of a cause, sudden changes, lack of diplomacy. So Astaria, what's that bringing up for you? Let me know. Obviously, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to take a deeper dive. The link's below. I'll just check into my comments. Thank you all for commenting. It's lovely to see so much interaction today. So Laura saying thank you for tuning in. It's been lovely to see you here. Tejas is saying superb, resonate and helped in my, I assume, query too. Okay, great. Oh, I see. Yes, you've written it twice. Okay, great. Well, if you want a reading, Tejas, then comment below. You're welcome to. Okay, so Astaria, comment below and we'll connect if you so wish. Obviously, there's no obligation. Okay, so next up is the lovely. So if you're tuning into this live and want a reading, then comment below, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from, and I will include you. Obviously, if you're tuning into the replay, then I will include you in next week's reading session. Okay, because I didn't say I'm coming on every Thursday at the same time at the moment, so it'll be in next week's reading. So next up is the lovely Anne from Cyprus. So Anne, lovely to see you here. Thank you for taking a stand for this community. Thank you for asking for a reading. I appreciate you, as all of you. And I've given you a reading before, so let's do some deep breathing together to bring us into alignment and relax our bodies, obviously. I'm going to invite you to think of a question you'd like an answer to. So in the meantime, if anyone's tuning in, then feel free to ask for a reading in the comments. Obviously, say hi. I love to hear from you. So Anne, let's tune into your energy. Okay. So Anne, today we have the Guardian Angel Tarot cards. One of my favourite decks. And why is it one of my favourite decks? Because when I was going through a lot of chaos in my life, my mum, who is not into angel angels or anything. I never really heard the word angel as a kid. She said to me, "You need a guardian angel," which I was very surprised about. And that day, I came across this deck of cards. Well, okay, that's for me, or for us, should I say. So that's why it's my favourite. So, Anne, are you clear on your question? Oops, there we go. So once again, what's happening as that card flies out? What are the thoughts, the sensations, the distractions, the resistance? It can be a multitude of things. So Anne, here's your card. So positive recognition. So it's card number 19. Does 19 resonate with you? It's a number that's been flying around for over a year now. So anyway, that apart, let's go into this card. Positive recognition. Congratulations. Your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Okay, how does that feel, Anne? Or anyone else on the call? Because we're all in this space together. And obviously anyone who tunes into the replay and you're asking your questions, the answers will resonate with something within you, whether it's on that conscious level or a realization that will come further down the line, perhaps. Okay, so positive recognition. Congratulations. People will see you for the wonderful person you are. Public recognition is very likely, including awards, promotions, scholarships, or public appearances. Success is all but assured. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine in the spotlight. Brilliant new ideas and astonishing epiphanies are possible now. Be open to opportunities that may never have occurred to you before. Just because an idea is new doesn't mean it isn't the perfect next step for you to take. Express yourself openly, honestly, and with complete confidence. So additional meanings of this card: enlightenment, excellent health, blessings, the successful completion of a project, people you can trust. So how does that feel? How does it? It certainly feels good to me. A lot of things resonating there. So comment below, let me know what's coming up for you or anyone. So for if you have enjoyed, that's it for the readings I have requested. I can't see any more comments on the live. So if this has resonated with you, then feel free to share it with someone who could do with an uplifting message. That would be awesome. I appreciate it. And if you're just tuning in on the replay now, then say hi, let me know where you're calling in from, and if you want a reading, then comment below. I will be more than happy to put you on next week's call. Okay, trying to get my words out here. So thank you so much to each and everyone for tuning in here. I love you. I am so honoured to have been able to read for you. And so thank you for being a generous gift. And I look forward to seeing you on the next week's call. Stay well, and stay safe.